Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing His word with truth and sincerity. Now I'm gonna title this one, The Son of Perdition. Alright, got here 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 pulled up. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Now that man of sin, the son of perdition, is referring to Esau, Edom, who today, is a white man, so-called white man. But the true nationality is Esau, or Edom, the Edomites. Right? Now let's go into this word right here, perdition. See, they're called the man of sin and also the son of perdition. Also the snake, devil, Lucifer. Perdition. It says perdition, destroying, utter destruction. It says a perishing, ruin, destruction. So he's the son of destruction, the son of ruin. That's what he is. Let's go back. Now, let's get into who is Esau. Let's get into who he, in the Bible, who he is. This is Genesis 25. Genesis chapter 25 and 22. It says, And the children struggled together within her, and she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh, and Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. The 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Right? So there'll be 2 nations within Rebekah. 2 separate nations. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like in hairy garments, and they called his name Esau. You see? He came out all red. So who in this nation, in this planet, is red? That's Esau. Whenever they're born, they come out looking all red. This is right here. And Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was threescore years old when she bare them. So Jacob came out normal. It doesn't even explain, because why? Everybody back then had melanin, had pigment. Esau came out red. He was stripped of that pigment. Right? And even Moses, whenever he saw the burning bush. But let me get that. It's Exodus chapter 4. Verse 6. And Yahweh said furthermore unto him, Put now thine hand in thy bosom. And he put his hand in his bosom. And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow. And he said, Put thine hand in thy bosom again. And he put his hand in his bosom again, and plucked it out of his bosom. And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh. So, as his hand, when he put it in his bosom the first time, he pulled it out, it was all white. And then he put it back in, and it became as his other flesh. Because he had pigment. He had that melanin. He was dark skinned. He was a dark skinned man. Alright. Now that leprosy, this white man is a clean leper. But that mark that was put on him is a mark of sin. Let me get that. It's Numbers, because Miriam was turned leprous. Let's see, 12 and 10. It says, and the cloud. Hold on, let me. Bear with me for a second. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to get right to the point. It says, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not this sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. See, that's a sin. Even Aaron said it, lay not this sin upon us. Alright? It says, let her not be as one, this is 12, let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed, when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And that's talking about Esau. Because his flesh was consumed, he was stripped of his pigment. Right? See, and even Cain was had that mark. Let's go look up Cain's story. 4 and 1. It says right here. Genesis 4 and 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived, and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from Yahweh. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yahweh. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. And Yahweh had respect unto Abel and his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. So, so why didn't Yahweh accept Cain's offering? Well, I mean, you can go to the book of Leviticus, or in the book of Leviticus, and it talks to you that you shall offer of the firstlings of the flock. You know, the firstlings has to be the firstlings of the flock, not fruit. And it says Genesis 4 and 6, and Yahweh said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. You see, so Cain killed Abel. And if you go to Genesis 25th chapter, not Genesis 25th chapter, uh, Genesis 27th chapter, Esau was try to kill his brother. I mean, not Abel. Esau tried to kill Jacob. The same way right here, Cain killed Abel. Well, Cain reincarnated again as Esau. Let's keep reading. Genesis 4 and 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And Yahweh said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto Yahweh, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that shall findeth me shall slay me. And Yahweh said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. You see? That mark. If you type in on Google the mark set upon Cain, a lot of people will be talking about how he had horns or some marking on his head. No, this is leprosy. This is talking about leprosy. So whosoever finds, because he can just hide those horns if he wants to. He can put a hat on or something on top of his head, and they won't even know. But this is talking about something that anybody will be able to, when they see him, they'll know. And that's that leprosy. Leprosy back then, there was no one that was white or red. That's what he really is. He's red, pink. So when they see him, they'll be like, "Oh, that's Esau." You see, because Most High said, "Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold." And and Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So anybody who see him will be like, "Okay, that's Cain," because when you kill your brother, you kill somebody, you murder somebody, the punishment is death. So that's why the Most High put that mark upon him. And let it be known that whoever slayed Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him sevenfold. Alright. Let's get let's get Romans 9 and 13. It says right here, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So this is the Most High talking. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. See, the Most High hates Esau. The Most High hates him. Since the beginning, he's been a wicked man. Since Cain, he came back as Esau. He did the same thing. And even his children's after that, wicked as hell. Right? Now let's go back to let's get Genesis 25, 27. There's a trait of Esau that I want to point out. Right here, so Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. See, so who in this earth likes to go hunting? Well, here in America, at least. Esau, this white man, so-called white man, likes to go out in the field, likes to go out in the woods and go hunting. There's where you always see them with the camouflage coats on. Got their rifles, all kinds of rifles. Esau loves his guns, man. I mean, even the name Cain. The name Cain means spear. The name Cain means spear. So he loves his weapons. Oh, and let's get Genesis 27, 27 and 38. Okay, this is let me see, 27 and 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. You see? So he shall live, uh, and by that sword shalt thou live. So they're gonna be living by the sword. That's a blessing that Isaac gave unto Esau. You see? And who has the greatest weapons nowadays? Esau does. Esau has all the best weapons, all the top technology. I mean, uh, you can say China has it. You can say China has some advanced technology, yeah, but Esau is in control of the world. He put sanctions on China, right? So let me go and get let me get let me get Job 30, Job 30 and 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with my dogs of my flock. See, this is talking about Esau. You can't even have them with their. I mean, Job even said he would disdain to have them set with his dogs. He says, "Yeah, whereto might the strength of his hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste, who cut up um, mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat." See, and juniper roots, that's what they ate when they used to live in the Caucasus Mountains. They used to live in caves. Let me show you. They still have them too. Uh, Caucasus Mountains caves. Look at that. That's where they used to live. These crackers used to live in these caves right here. Look at that. Look at all this. And if you go into if you study more into this, it talks about how there's juniper root all over that land. You see? It says, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. And juniper roots is very nutritious. Has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it. You know, the Most High had to keep them alive for this day, for the future generations to take over. It says, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief. You see? Our people and these other nations, they hated him. It says, cried after them as after a thief. What do you do when when someone comes in your house and tries to rob you? You try to kick their ass. Start chasing them down, throwing shit at them. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It says, 30 and 6. To dwell in the cliffs of the valley, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. I just showed you pictures of it. Right here. In caves of the earth and under rocks. That's where they lived. Among the bushes they brayed. Under the nestles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. See, they're base men. Esau is nothing but a base man. All these Edomites are base men. They were children of fools, yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. You see? Now let me get and you might wonder, well, if they're base men, how come they're the top of the world? Well, it says right here in Psalms, Psalm 17 and 13. It says, arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. See, so, sword. These Edomites, which are the wicked, is the Most High sword, used to punish our people because we fell off. We fell off from our heritage. We fell off from the truth. We fell off from serving the Most High. You know, they had us in slavery. They destroyed our people. I mean, you can just look it up throughout history. Throughout history, I mean, you can see the criminal record of Esau. All you gotta do is study history, and you'll see. That's what they're trying to. And now in the new this new generation, they're trying to, especially in school, they're trying to get rid of all the history of slavery, all the genocide they committed to the natives, right? Let me get Psalms 37, verse 35. Because right now they're in control. They have all the power, like it says it right here. Psalm 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Now the green bay tree signifies wealth and prosperity. And the wicked, you should already know, it's talking about Esau. You should already know it's talking about Esau. He's going to be in great power and spreading himself like the green bay tree. All right. Let's see. It says right here, yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yeah, I sought him, but he could not be found. See, they say they was seek him, and they would not be found. This is talking about the end. This is talking about whenever he gets done away with, and he's straight up destroyed. Because the nation of Esau is going to be done away with. There's going to be no remembrance of him. It says, mark the perfect man, and behold the upright. For the end of that man is peace. You see that? This man right now, Esau, he's causing a bunch of bullshit. He's causing a bunch of shit going on this earth. He's destroying the earth. He's polluting the planet. He's deforesting all the forests. All the whales, a bunch of whales, animals are beaching themselves. Animals are dying. Animals are becoming extinct. So this man has to go. This man has got to go. He's put holes in the ozone layer, in the firmament. This man has got to go. This is right here in Proverbs 29 and 2. Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. People, the whole earth ain't rejoicing, especially not now. It's COVID season. People are mourning. People are dying left and right. That's all judgment from the Most High. But that just comes to show you who is in rulership right now. The wicked, which is Esau, the son of perdition. He's in rulership right now. So, I mean, just by that, I mean, you can easily tell who's wicked. Let me go to Isaiah 14, verse 10. Oh, and going back right here, going back to all these other nations, you might think that China might be, top right now. But this is right. This is all prophecy. It says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? And these are the other nations talking unto America. Babylon the Great, the whore. It says, are you become like unto us? You see, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy viols. The worms is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which does weak the nations? See, because right here Lucifer is talking about, it's talking about this devil, Esau. It's not talking about spiritual demon Satan, it's talking about Esau, which does weak the nations, weaken the nations. Because everywhere this Edomite goes, he destroys, he puts people in debt, he causes all kinds of shit in that land, and then he puts them in debt, and then he's pretty much in control over them. It says right here, 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. See, he will exalt himself above. It says, I will exalt my throne. This is in their mind, this is in their hearts. It says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. That's why you see them sending rockets into outer space. They're experimenting with stuff. They send supposedly a rover, supposedly sent a rover over to Mars. You see, it says in this, I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the North America. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. See, I will be like the Most High. That's what they have in their hearts. That's what they're planning on doing. They want to be like the Most High. That's what they want to microchip all y'all. Have y'all in control. They want to control every little aspect of everything. They want to go into outer space. They want to tell you what to do. You see? And they even paint themselves as the Most High. When you see the pictures, the paintings of the Most High, they paint him as a white dude, some white guy, some old white guy. And Yahweh too, looking like some hippie. So Isaiah 14 and 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. See, Esau's going down. They're going to go down. They're going to be planning all this, plotting and planning. Oh, they're going to be like the Most High. They're going to ascend above the heights of the clouds and be like the Most High. But you know what? The Most High's got another plan for y'all. Y'all going to be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. It says, and they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Whenever this cracker goes down, we're gonna have them in captivity, and then we're gonna look at him, look at him, and be like, was this a man? Is this a guy? Base men, like it says it in Job. They're base men. In Job chapter 30, go back to it. I think it's verse 4. No, never mind, it's more down. 8. It says they were children of fools. This is Job 30 and 8. They were children of fools, yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. This is Esau. This is talking about Esau. You see? Let me go to, let's get Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14. It says in 1. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Now this ain't talking about no other nation coming in and joining in with us. No, this is talking about all the Israelite foreigners, all the Gentiles, all the Israelites that became Gentiles and not coming back. They're going to cleave into the house of Jacob, and they can become one. 14 and 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See, so Esau was our oppressor, but now we are going to be over them. They're going to be our captives now. See, the tables turn now. And it's happening real soon. When Yahushua comes back, we're going to be in the kingdom. These crackers are going to have it coming. It says right here, 14 and 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, because that's what we are right now. We're in sorrow. And from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou wast made to serve. See that? And thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. And this isn't talking about Babylon. Babylon back then. It's talking about Babylon the Great. See? It's talking about Babylon the Great, America. 14 and 5. And Yahweh hath broken the staff. Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people with wrath, in wrath, with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. See, Esau, they have all the nations. He's ruling over all the world, and he's still angry. He can't get enough. I mean, he wants everything, and even everything won't be enough for him. 14 and 7. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, Since thou art laid down, no failure is come up against us. See, even the trees will rejoice, and the whole earth will be at rest once this Edomite goes down. Once Esau goes down, the whole earth will be at rest, and the trees shall rejoice. Right? Now let me get a. This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, yeah, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. See, Esau's a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. See, Esau loves death. Just like it says, he's the son of perdition. He's the son of destruction. He loves death. He loves destroying things. He loves fucking things up. He loves killing people. And cannot be satisfied. See, he will never be satisfied. Even though he has everything in the earth, even everything in space, he will not be satisfied. Nothing is never enough for this white man. Or so-called white man. Damn red man. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Just like here in America. You have all nations here in America. And trying to make him as one. You see? So Esau is the son of perdition. Let me go back to that. Now we beseech you, we beseech you, brethren, at the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. Oh, hold on, this is wrong. I meant to get 3. Sorry. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, which is the coming of our Savior Yahushua, shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So Yahushua, this has to happen first. The son of perdition, which is Esau, the man of sin, which is Esau, Edom. Yahushua will not come until this man be revealed. And there come a falling away first, which has already happened, but now we're coming back into realization of our true heritage. See? Now, I hope this was edifying for y'all brothers. Until the next time, say Shalom.